Hey guys, it's your girl Rochelle Killam. I'm here to talk about transsexual dating. Just general terms and how I go about it and stuff like that. Oh look, got a text from the boo. Instead of typing WYD, I text WYS. Anyways, so how I feel about this subject is going off from a transsexual's perspective is if you're going to date somebody and you're going to be in a dating scene, my way of going about it and how I look at everything is be honest with people and keep it real. Like, don't lie to people. Just don't. You set yourself up in a trap and it's never going to go well, like ever. Always tell the truth. Be real, and it is nothing harder than meeting a sexy ass fine ass dude who is feeling you and you know that you gotta tell him the truth. Kills my soul. It kills my soul. But it's something that we all have to do as part of the life that we live. Like, so how I say the math of it is you have a 60-40% chance. 40% chance that they curse you out, call you a dude, call you a faggot, call you all types of names, call you out your name, might even try to fight you if you face to face with them. 60% they'll be okay with it. They'll be like, nah, that's not me, you know, we can still be friends. You know, things will go positively. I so far have not had the issue of dealing with that 40%. I think I might have had one incident and that was it. I think when it comes to the dating scene, being a transsexual, it really depends on how you carry yourself and how you look. And I know that sounds very superficial, but it's honest. If you look like a girl, you sound like a girl, you carry yourself like a girl, like we're supposed to do, because that's the end all go, right? We all want to be females. Then a man is going to respect you for that. He's going to respect you as a woman, not as a transsexual, but as a woman. But if you're not, this is going to sound mean, and know that I'm not discriminating against any of my sisters, but if you're not passable and you're not as fun to look at, then there might be issues. That's usually when the issues arise, and that's usually when it's harder for you to date because you're not so passable, and the end all goal is for you to look like a girl. Yeah, you have to train. I look at it like this is an art. Being a transsexual woman is an art. It really is. Your body is a blank canvas, and depending on the surgeries, who you let touch you, how you put your makeup on, how you carry yourself, will determine that masterpiece. Don't try to do everything so fast. It's better to do things slow and to take your time with this. It takes time. Don't rush it. That was my issue when I was younger, was that I was trying to rush everything, and I came out looking a hot ass mess, and I looked crazy. When I toned it down, and I know this sounds wrong, but stop hanging around other transsexuals and hang around women, because that's the point, is we want to be women. But anyways, back to the original part of it, of dating. Being a transsexual and in the dating scene, things can get very complicated because there is no general term to call a guy who is attracted to transsexual females. Okay. There's no general term for it other than tranny chaser, and that sounds like really disgusting and just vile in so many ways. And a tranny chaser is more of a person who will hit you up online and want to hook up, probably sleep with you, have sex with you, but have no relationship with you or anything like that, like outside of bed. But they're obsessed with the idea and the fantasy of a female with extra parts. Dating for me was relatively easy. I'm not even gonna lie, sit here and put on this front like, oh boo-hoo me. It wasn't hard, to be honest. I think it's because I always kept it real with people, and it's not like I'm out there like screaming like, hey, you know, transsexual. But if you ask, I'll tell you. It's not like you're gonna know unless I tell you, or unless someone else tells you, but you're not gonna know. My tea is flawless, honey. Anyways, how I started off dating was, you know, I started dressing and carrying myself fully as a female, and what ended up happening was, who was my first boyfriend? Okay. So I ain't trying to get sued or anything. We're gonna call this guy Miguel. Okay. Miguel is a straight guy, and you know, he hit me up on Facebook. He was like, hey, I think you're pretty, I think you're beautiful, blase, blase, blase. I carried on a good conversation with him for about 5 minutes, and that's what I usually do. And then I let him know, like, hey, thanks for the compliments, I really appreciate it, but to be fair, I just want you to know that, you know, I'm a transsexual, which means blase, 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 blase. And that's how I usually go about it. I'm really not one to play that lying game and lie to dudes and everything, because at the end of the day, if you really feel that, if you really dig them and you gonna be in a relationship with them, them clothes gonna come off eventually. He gonna catch a T-dead. He gonna catch it. So you might as well keep it real. But I let him know. I think we stopped talking for like a day or something like that. Then he hit me back up and he was just like, hey, you know what? I'm down for new things. You're beautiful. Like, you're 10 times prettier than biological females. Like, I don't see what the problem is. And if you're down for me, I'm down for you. I'm like, hey, okay. And that's how it usually is. And I feel like that's how most transgender women should carry themselves. Just be honest. The worst thing that somebody can tell you is no. Or call you a boy. Or call you a fag. Or an abomination. And if that's the worst thing you gotta worry about, then, oh well. I mean, that's part of being transsexual, is that you're gonna deal with that. Shit, I could say things to myself to hurt my own feelings 10 times worse than that. Like, you're not telling me anything new that I don't know. So, always keep it real. Always be honest. Don't lie. Just don't lie. It's not good. Yeah. So that's how that goes. As far as boyfriend wise, once we in that boot up phase and everything like that, it's really up to you as a couple to determine whether you want to be public with it or not, or anything like that. Me personally, I'm not no secret that you keep in no box or something. I'm pretty. I'm not ugly. I'm not tooting my own horn or anything like that, but a bitch is not ugly. So I'm nobody's secret. So if you're gonna be dating me, trust and believe, we're gonna be on Instagram, Facebook, going to the movies, it's where, like, we going. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Got a little angry there, but let's see. Then you also have the guys who will hit you up and be like, hey, you know, I think you're pretty, this, that, and be feeling you, and something on my teeth. Anyways, and when you tell them your tea, they like, oh, so how are you in bed? Do you suck dick? What do you do? I have had, if I had a motherfucking dollar for every time I have had that, the bitch would be going to go buy some Louis Vuittons. But life doesn't pay for bummy ass niggas like this. But those are guys that you want to steer clear of. I don't care how fine they are. I don't care what they say that they're going to give you and all of this. You're degrading yourself. You're making yourself look stupid. And all you're doing is subsiding to what society already looks at us as. Society always looks at us as, you know, we're all prostitutes, or we all sell our bodies, or we're all freaky, or something along those lines, when realistically most of us sit in the house on the internet trying to figure out what surgeries we're gonna get. That's real life. But they want to sleep with you and then keep your secret, and you can be their personal play toy. They'll play with your emotions and stuff like that, and then you stuck looking dry, looking stupid, because they're not gonna give up their life. Then what? You done gave up the pussy. You done got the milk from the cow for free. Now what? Oh, and secondly, I do not believe in fucking on the first date. I do not believe in shit, even on the second date. Guys like something they can work for. If you think you bad, you pretty, you this and that, then you carry yourself like so. One thing my older sister always said is image is important. How you carry yourself is how people are going to look at you. You carry yourself like a classy ass woman, people are going to treat you like a classy ass woman. You carry yourself like trash, people are going to treat you like trash. So stay real, be honest, don't do stupid shit, and always tell the tea when you're gonna date somebody. Other than that, not everybody needs to know your business, because then you get that weird side eye like, did you know that that's a boy? That's what you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna get. So keep it real, be smart, carry yourself like a lady. Not a nigga trying to be a man, but a lady. Yeah, watch out for tranny chasers and niggas who just want to use you for sex. Keep it clean, stop wearing so much makeup, blase blase blase. Salute.